Welcome back, toy fans, to episode 190 of Ronald's Reviews. And on today's episode, we've got more amazing gifts and some pretty nice pickups as well. Cue the march. Welcome back, everyone. Now, like I said in the intro, today we have got more amazing gifts and some very nice pickups as well. Now, I've said in previous episodes, I am very, very lucky that I receive quite a lot of gifts. I'm always humbled by it, never take it for granted. But also this week I've made some quite nice purchases as well. Gifts are always something that takes me back. I have no idea why I received so many. I am very, very lucky that way. So we're going to go through all those today, as well as the purchases. So let's jump in and see what I'm adding to the collection room this week. Okay, so we're going to start off with a few of the gifts, folks. So the first couple of gifts are from our Nick over at APD. Now, that stands for Action Pop Dad. He's a great guy, and we were talking one day and he said that he had a couple of bits he'd like to send me for my TMNT collection. Now, he'd noticed that I'd shown a Mutagen Man sent over from Wesley Hendricks only a couple of weeks ago, and he said that he didn't have the pipe, and he said he had a spare pipe, albeit it is the reissue pipe, which doesn't bother me whatsoever, and also said he had a few Ninja Stars. Now, I think because they were only little bits, Nick didn't feel they needed mentioning on the channel, but I've said before, minimum requirement, anyone that sends me anything, they will always get a thank you and a mention on the channel. But to that end, I think Nick thought that if he writes a certain type of note, then I won't be able to show them on the channel and I won't be able to read the note. But Nick, how wrong you were, because I am going to give you a thank you and a shout out, and I am going to read the note. So, this is the kind of notes that Nick sends me, folks. Luke, you ball bag. I think he thought I wouldn't read that. It says, haha, now you can't read this out. Well, again, Nick, how wrong you were. Here is the spare hose for Mutagen Man and some spare Ninja Stars. Love you long time, Nick, Action Pop Dad. Well, Nick, normally these notes, I guess, wouldn't get read out, but here on Reynolds Reviews, we read everything. So there you go. These are from Nick, folks, but Nick was very generous, look, and sent me some little Ninja Stars for my TMNT collection because I don't have any Ninja Stars with my figures. So he very kindly sent me a couple of those. There we go. But also, as you can see, he sent me a hose for my Mutagen Man. And like I said, my TMNT knowledge is very limited, so me and Nick were speaking and he explained to me that that is for Mutagen Man and that I can fill him up with water and there should be bits inside him, which I didn't know either because, again, I'm very much just learning about TMNT. So very, very kind of you, Nick, and I'm sorry if I've embarrassed you with your note, but you shouldn't have wrote it and then I wouldn't have read it, would I? But we are going to come back to these at the end of the video. I will show you Mutagen Man with his pipe attached, and obviously the Ninja Stars will go nicely with my TMNT collection as well. So thank you, Nick, I really do appreciate it, and I hope I didn't embarrass you too much there. But we've got a lot to get through today, folks, so we're going to move swiftly on to the next one. Okay, folks, now this is the next item. Now, I don't actually know what's in here, but I do know who it's from. Now, as you can see at the top of the letter, it's postmarked New York. And I've obviously had to put some patches over some addresses. Now, this is from Dean over at All Things 80s. I'm sure you all know Dean, great channel, great guy. Get over there and check out his channel if you don't know it. I'm sure you do. But yeah, so I received this a couple of weeks back and I've no idea what's in it. So it feels like some kind of letter, I'm assuming. But let's get into it and see what Dean has sent us. Just make sure there's nothing else in the envelope. No, we're good. All right, so what is in here? Oh, we've got a note. Oh, there's something hard in there as well. Right, be very careful because I don't know what's in here. Oh, no way. Oh, look at that, folks. So, now, if you know Dean, you'll also know he's a huge M.A.S.K fan. And as you can see, he's sent me not only a reproduction sunroof for Volcano, he's also sent me an original one. Now, albeit there is a clip broken off, which is very, very common. But look at that, which means now I can complete my Volcano. Oh man, they are awesome. And look, that repro one is brilliant. And I think Dean has made that himself, because I know he's done that before with his own, I believe. So let's just quickly read out the note. So the note says, "Hi Luke, I hope this finds you well." It does, Dean, thank you, mate. I saw that you recently picked up a M.A.S.K Volcano, but sadly it was missing the sunroof. So to rectify that, I've enclosed a repro one that I made myself. Oh, that's brilliant, yeah, I thought he did. That functions as intended. But should you wish to keep all things Kenner and authentic, I've also included an original Kenner broken sunroof. Now that's absolutely fine, Dean, because it will still sit and display brilliantly, because I'm not going to be messing around with it. So I may well use the repro one though, just because I think you've done such a good job with it. I really hope this can complete what is a really cool toy from the 80s. All the best, Dean, 88. Well, Dean, thank you so much, man. I mean, look at that. I mean, what a great job you've done of that one. I mean, can we get that a bit closer? Look at that. Yeah, that is so good. Oh, Dean, I am absolutely made up with these. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet, but I will put one in situ on Volcano and we'll quickly take a look at it at the end. But Dean, that is awesome. And what a great job you've done of that to say you've made it yourself. In fact, I might use the repro one just because I think it's so cool that one of my YouTube pals has made that. So, yeah, wow, Dean, that is awesome. Thank you so much. I had no idea these were coming either, folks. So, oh, what a guy. Beautiful. Oh, okay, so that's one more down. Let's keep going. All right, folks, and moving on to the next one. Now, I don't know what is inside this, but I can tell you who it's from. So this is from our Dave, DTM, over at DTM Collectibles, and the lovely Helen. So let's get inside and see what they've sent us. Oh, I can see a note. Let's take a quick look at that. So it says, Lou's Cafe, Hill and Main, Hill Valley, California. Do not open until 1985. Okay, so can I assume this is some kind of Back to the Future gift? Let's have a look. Oh. This tastes like the cow got into an onion patch. Does the chicken have large talons? No. The backstory to this, guys, is I'm a massive fan of Napoleon Dynamite, and it would appear Dave is as well. So there's a couple of Napoleon Dynamite quotes there. That's confusing even more. Western Union. So again, that's Back to the Future. Dear Luke, if my calculations are correct, you will receive this letter immediately after you saw the DeLorean struck by lightning. Hold on, that's Back to the Future 3. I'm just totally confused. Hey up, Luke. Just a little something we picked up from the toy fair. So Dave and Helen attended NEC a few weeks ago. It's not a vintage item, I'm afraid, but hope you have fun with it. All the best from me and Helen. See you soon, Dave and Helen. Well, thank you, guys. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, you will see me soon, I'm sure. I'm completely confused to what this is going to be, though, because there's a few references on there from different franchises. Let's have a look. Oh, no way! Look at that! Oh my god. Now Dave knows I'm a big Back to the Future fan, but also a Michael J. Fox fan, and I don't know if the last time we spoke I mentioned that I love Teen Wolf. Look at that! So we've got Scott Howard as the wolf in his Letterman jacket. We've got the basketball there, his shades, his Walkman. That is awesome. I've never seen these before. And we've got the lockers on the back. Look at that! Oh man, we are going to have a closer look at this later in the video, but Dave, Helen, thank you so much. I love that. That is wicked. It's such a good sculpt as well. Wow. Yeah, we're going to take a closer look at this at the end of the video. That is awesome though. Thank you so much, guys. Wow. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, we're on to the final gift now, folks. We are then going to move on to a few pickups that I've grabbed recently, but as you all know, I've started picking up a few G.I. Joes, and Adam, better known as the Real Toy Dude, has helped me do that. He lives near a toy shop that sells some G.I. Joes, and he picked a few up for me, and this was in the package unexpectedly, so I've had a good look through the bubble wrap. I think I know what he sent me, the monkey, but it says read me, so let's do that first. Hello, young Luke. I'm not sure how this figure creeped its way into the box, but I think you have the perfect place for it. Treat him well, it's a very sexual figure. now, myself and Adam talk regularly, and we've taken to describing things as sexual if we like them. So, this is a very sexual figure, folks, from Adam. So, thank you, Adam. It's very, very kind of you. You shouldn't have done it, but I've got a funny feeling I know who's inside there, because I've had a good look. So, let's just see what we've got. So Adam knows that I'm loving G.I. Joe, but not just G.I. Joe, but the subline of the Tiger Force. And look at that, he's thrown in, with the figures that I picked up, a Tiger Force Frostbite with his gun, and that guy is awesome. Now if you watch the channel, you know that a few weeks ago I picked up a Tiger Force, well, it's a Tiger Cat, it's like the Tiger Force version of Snowcat. and this is the driver, so he's going to go lovely in there. But oh, Adam, thank you, mate. We're going to take a closer look at this guy again at the end of the video. We are going to move on to the pickups that I grabbed off you, but yeah, he's awesome. Thank you so much, mate. It's very, very generous. You had no need to do that, but yeah, made up with that guy. Okay, so let's take a look at the pickups that I grabbed from Adam now. Okay, now like I said earlier in the video, folks, one line or one sub-line that I'm loving in G.I. Joe at the moment is the Tiger Force line. And Adam was very kind, said he'd seen a Tiger Force tripwire in his local toy shop, told me the price, it was a brilliant price, asked me if I wanted him to pick it up for me, and I said absolutely yes. But look at this guy. How good is his paint? I love that Tiger Force sort of feature where they have the tiger stripes on the characters. And look at this guy. His paint is awesome. He really does look in great condition. And as you can see there, he's got his metal detector or his mine detector, got the pistol on his leg there, and then he's got his backpack. Now this guy isn't complete, he should have some mines to go in his backpack there, but that is absolutely fine. I quite like completing things over time, so I'm not necessarily going to always buy figures complete. I'm quite happy to buy them incomplete, as long as I think they still display well and they've got most of the accessories with them. But yeah, I am so pleased with this guy. I mean, look at just how good he looks. That paint work. And as soon as I saw him and Adam told me the price, I said, yeah, grab that guy for me. So he's going to display lovely on the G.I. Joe shelf. And I am so pleased with him. So thank you, Adam, for picking this guy up for me. I'll be definitely picking up some more Tiger Force characters soon. And yeah, I am made up with that guy. He looks awesome. But the G.I. Joe figures didn't stop there, folks. Let's see what else I got. Okay, folks, and now we're moving on to a very, very generous gift that our Adam sent me. You saw me unwrap it earlier. Now, as a subline, I am absolutely loving the Tiger Force vehicles and the Tiger Force figures. And Adam has been very generous and sent me Tiger Force Frostbite, which is the driver to the Tiger Cat. And of course, sent me it with his gun as well. And I am absolutely buzzing with this guy. I absolutely love him. Same obviously sculpt as the standard Frostbite, but got a different coloured beard now, and obviously his trademark tiger stripe pants, and I just love this guy. Looks absolutely great. I'm really happy with the condition as well. So yeah, so pleased with this guy. So thank you, Adam. Very, very generous. You are a really generous lad. I've said that right from the start. You've already done so much for me. Not just helping me source things, but you've sent me a few lovely items as well. So this is just another one. So thank you, buddy. And he is going to take his rightful place behind the wheel of the Tiger Cat. So yeah, thank you so much, buddy. Okay, but now I have got a few little pickups that I've bought, believe it or not, folks. So let's move on to those. Okay, so we're now on to the standard Frostbite, and this, again, I picked this up so I could put him in the driver's seat of the snowcat. Now, he hasn't got a gun, but thankfully I have got a gun coming, thanks to, once again, Steve, better known as Derby Collector. He sorted me out with the gun, so I have got a rifle coming for him. But I picked this guy up for only a few pounds. Now, his joints are a bit loosey-goosey and he is a little bit dirty. I've given him a clean. I think that's about the best I'm going to get him. But I just feel I needed a standard Frostbite to go in the snowcat driver's seat. So he's going to take his place there. And again, I'm very, very pleased. But like I said, I'm not too concerned about condition because G.I. Joe is only going to be a side collection. It's just too vast a line for me to get really invested in. But I just thought I need something to represent G.I. Joe and Action Force in the room. So I picked up this guy only for a few pounds and he's going to take his place lovely in the collection. But there was one more figure that I picked up in the last few weeks. And that figure was Copperhead, and I've got to admit, I absolutely love this guy. So it didn't come with any accessories because this is the driver of the water moccasin, so it doesn't come with any accessories, but I just love his colours. That sort of petrol blue and lime green. He's got the Cobra emblem on his chest, and I think he looks awesome. Now, I picked this guy up with a beta water moccasin. I was hoping to be able to sort of patch the water moccasin up, get a few extra bits and be able to make a complete one. Unfortunately, it was too far gone, so I've had to break it for parts. So in the end, I just ended up with Copperhead, but I only paid a few quid for it again, and I'm really pleased with this guy. He looks awesome. I just love his colour scheme. I think he looks really cool, and he's actually in really good condition as well for the amount of money I paid. So very pleased to get Copperhead into the collection, and that is a good start to my G.I. Joe collection, folks. There will be more G.I. Joe coming on the channel soon. I've already picked up a couple more figures which you'll be seeing in the next few weeks, but let's move on to the awesome gift I got from our Dave and the lovely Helen. Okay, and now we're moving on to the NECA Toony Terrors Scott Howard figure from Teen Wolf. Now, this was very, very kindly sent from our Dave, our DTM, and the lovely Helen. They went to the NEC recently and they picked this up for me. Now, they know I'm a huge Back to the Future fan, but I don't recall ever saying to them that I loved Teen Wolf as well, which I do. So they picked me. Now, I'd never no idea that these Toonie Terrace figures existed, but obviously I've googled them and there are quite a few out there, which I had no idea. I've never heard of them before, but I love this. But it's made me reevaluate my collection slightly, because I've got a Back to the Future shelf which is purely dedicated to Back to the Future items. But I'm going to put this on there and I'm going to change that shelf to just a straight up Michael J. Fox shelf. And I'm going to do something that I never thought I would. I'm going to open this because I think this is wicked. And I want to get the basketball under his arm and I want to put it on my now Michael J. Fox shelf. I'm going to look at this guy in a bit more detail because I think it's wicked. And I just want to get it out. I want this out of the packaging. So I'm going to do it very carefully, then we're going to take a closer look. So let's do that. And there he is, folks. And I've got to admit, I absolutely love this thing. So we've got Scott Howard as the Wolf in his Letterman jacket, basketball under his arm. That tucks really nicely under there, by the way. It grips in his hand and it sort of pins it against his body, so it does hold it nice and secure. Now, the only issue I had when I took him out was he wouldn't stand. So his feet are sort of at a real wide angle and they're not level, but luckily it fits one of my stands for my Star Wars figures, so standing him now is not a problem. And I just think this is a wicked figure, and I just felt I wanted to open it and put it on the shelf, but the sculpt is great, man. His Letterman jacket, I think the face sculpt, obviously it's done in kind of a cartoony style, but I just think it looks wicked. The face sculpt is so nice. He's got his shades, he's got his Walkman headphones on there. I just love the fact you've got a little bit of fur coming out of his cuffs there. It's so good.
What can I say? You're beautiful.
It is so good, and it's definitely going on the now Michael J. Fox shelf. And I just felt I wanted this out of the packaging. Yeah, I mean, look at that. His hair is kind of raised just off his jacket as well to give it that sort of 3D and authentic look. Yeah, man, this is so good. I am so pleased with it and can't wait to get it on display. So thank you so much to our DTM Dave and the lovely Helen for sending me this as a gift. You really don't need to do these things, guys. I'm so humbled and grateful that you do, but yeah, so pleased with this. And you'll have noticed earlier on the box, I showed you on the back, it's you can see the lockers from his high school. You can actually create a diorama from that, so I'm assuming there's other figures to get and you can cut them out and you can make a diorama, but yeah, so good. So thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. I absolutely love him, and he's going to go on the Michael J. Fox shelf proudly. Okay, let's get everything back on the table and we'll wrap up. And there we go, folks, everything back on the table, and I think you'll agree I've had a pretty good few weeks. So I just again want to say a massive thank you to our Dave over at DTM Collectibles and the lovely Helen. Make sure you check out Dave's channel, guys. DTM Collectibles, awesome channel, great content, very funny guy as well. I will leave a link in the description. Then we've got our standard Frostbite that I picked up last week. We've also got a very nice Tiger Force Frostbite sent by our Adam, better known as the Real Toy Dude on Instagram. He's got an amazing Instagram page, folks. Make sure you check it out. I will leave a link in the description once again. Then we've got Copperhead. We've also got Tiger Force Tripwire. Again, massive thanks to Adam for helping me pick up that guy. Then massive thanks to our Nick over at APD for sending me the pipes and the Ninja Stars. The pipe has helped me get a little bit closer to completing Mutagen Man, so thank you so much, Nick. Again, make sure you check out Nick's channel, APD on YouTube. I will leave a link in the description. And last but no way least, we've got a lovely, now complete Volcano from M.A.S.K at the back there, from our Dean over at All Things 80s. So please check out All Things 80s, great channel. Dean's a great guy, creates some fantastic content, does a brilliant live stream as well. Again, a great channel. I will leave a link in the description. But yeah, there we go, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and giving me a shot. You know what? I don't need to do all this anymore, do I? You know the drill, folks. I get back to everybody. If you feel like leaving a like and subscribing, please do that and leave a comment. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. Keep on collecting, and I'll see you next time.